Good evening. Good evening. I would like to welcome you to the Crowder College Fall 2002 Commencement Nursing Pinning Ceremony. Would you please stand for the academic processional? Please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem. Dr. Clymer?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed
Thank you, Dr. Clymer. Beautiful rendition of our national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated. Welcome again to the Crowder College Fall Commencement and Nursing Pinning Ceremony. Thank you for joining us this evening as we recognize the accomplishments and honor the Fall 2022 Crowder College nursing graduates. To begin, we would like to pay special tribute to the men and women of the armed forces and honor our military heroes for their services to our country. For any guest today who has served in any branch of our armed forces, would you please stand so that we can thank you for your service to our great country? Thank you. Thank you. Will the distinguished guests on the platform please stand as I introduce you and remain standing? And audience, would you please hold your applause until all have been introduced? Starting on your left, my right, we have Dr. Dina Clymer, Social Sciences Division Chair and our national anthem vocalist. Our dedicated Board of Trustees, Dawn McBride, Dr. Mandy Barrett, Larry Van Kuren, and our chairman, Andy Wood. Dr. Chet Daniel, Interim Vice President of Academic Affairs, and our announcer, Aaron Devine, Director of the Crowder College McDonald County Campus. Let's thank them for their service to the college. Thank you. You may be seated. It is my honor to welcome each of you to the Fall 2022 Crowder College Commencement Nursing Pinning Ceremony. Graduates, you are, of course, our most honored guest here this evening. Congratulations. You dedicated yourselves to the task, and you have accomplished your goal. I look forward to seeing the positive impact that you're going to make on your respective communities, using your education to serve others. Family members and friends, welcome and thank you for being here this evening to celebrate these graduates. We know that your support of these students has been vital to their success. Crowder College faculty, staff, thank you for all you have done to assist our graduates in getting to this point in their academic career. I appreciate how you have kept the academic standards high, and students, I'm sure you can attest, they've had pretty high standards, and you've provided a supportive learning environment for each of them. Graduates, as you leave Crowder College, you will be a contributing member of your communities in countless ways. And as such, I challenge you to find ways to lift, encourage, and serve others to reach their highest potential, just as others have lifted and served you on your journey. At Crowder College, we believe that learning is a lifelong endeavor. Learning, whether in a formal setting such as college or university, or informal, through mentoring or getting assistance, maybe even from a YouTube video, or just putting into practice a new skill. Learning is an important part of a person's success and happiness. Learning, improving, and evolving are among the experiences that give human beings our greatest joy, sense of worth, and accomplishment. Graduates, I thank you for inviting us into your lives and allowing us to share a portion of your educational journey. We are incredibly proud of you. At this time, I would like to recognize those graduates who have made outstanding accomplishments. Dr. Daniel, will you present the Academic Achievement Honors?
It is my distinct honor to recognize the outstanding students receiving academic honors for this December 2022 commencement. The first group recognized by their brown cords are the cum laude graduates, earning a 3.50 to a 3.84 GPA. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Our next group has achieved between a 3.85 and a 3.9 GPA. They are identified by their silver cords, and these students have earned 3 Bs or fewer during their course of study. These are our magna cum laude graduates. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. A distinct group of students making a perfect 4.0 GPA. These are our summa cum laude graduates wearing gold cords. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Congratulations. Additionally, Crowder is part of a community college National Honor Society, Phi Theta Kappa. Those graduates are listed in the commencement program. Thank you all.
What an accomplishment. At this time, I ask the Crowder College faculty to please rise and stand with me now for the presentation and certification of our graduates. Will all the candidates for degrees and certificates please rise? Chairman Wood, on behalf of the faculty and administration, I hereby certify that these candidates for graduation have met the requirements established in their respective fields of study as stipulated by the Board of Trustees and by the State of Missouri, and are entitled to receive their degrees and certificates with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. I am proud to present to you the Fall 2022 graduating class of Crowder College.
Dr. Pearson, thank you. I'm here representing the Board of Trustees at Crowder College, and it is my honor to confer upon each of you the degree or certification you have earned as certified by this faculty and in accordance with the requirements of this board and the state of Missouri. Congratulations.
Faculty, you may be seated. At this time, I would ask the first row of nursing graduates to please remain standing. All other graduates, please be seated as we present the diplomas.
Abby K. Atkinson, Associate of Science, Nursing, summa cum laude. Abby would like to thank her two littlest loves who have shown her true love and dedication and who deserve her best. Being a mother is what kept me diligent in my efforts to make a better life for those two little boys. Thank you to their father for encouraging me. carrying me and believing in me when I couldn't. Thank you to my parents, in-laws, siblings, and classmates for loving me through each crazy phase of this journey and always keeping me laughing. I couldn't have fulfilled my dreams without each one of them dreaming with me. Because of them, I can finally say I am proud to be a nurse. Abby will be employed by Mercy Aurora Labor and Delivery. Erica A. Bland, Associate of Science, Nursing, cum laude. Cassville Nursing Representative RN Award. I am genuinely grateful for everything my husband, mother, and in-laws, Barbara and Johnny, have done for me. From helping watch the kids while I had class to keeping up with the house. I couldn't have done this without all of you. To my 4 kids, Lillian, Lincoln, London, and Livia, you are all the reason I chose to go back to school. I love you all very much, and I am thankful for all the instructors that gave me the resources and knowledge I have today. I am proof that success is possible even under the most challenging circumstances. Erica will be employed by Mercy Rogers ICU. Sonia Lynn Carter, Associate of Science Nursing, Phi Theta Kappa, cum laude. First and foremost, I want to thank my children, Adrian, Elijah, and Bentley, for being my biggest motivators. Thank you to my husband, John, for being such a great dad, and thank you to my beautiful mom for always being there for my family. Thank you to all of my friends for all your support and encouragement, and thank you to my niece, Aubrey, for reminding me of the importance of laughter. I love you all. Sonia will be employed by Mercy Rogers Cardiac Neuro Unit. Ashley Brianna Gacious, Associate of Science Nursing, Phi Theta Kappa, cum laude. Ashley would like to thank her grandparents for the unconditional love and support they have shown me over these last 2 years. They motivated me to keep going, and for that I am forever grateful. I would also like to thank my sisters and my close friends for being there for me through thick and thin. It has been a long, bumpy ride filled with lots of tears and laughter, but all the love and support has made it more than worth it. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Ashley will be employed by Mercy Springfield NICU. Emily Cassandra Gonzalez, Associate of Science Nursing, cum laude. I want to show my gratitude and appreciation to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Without his continuous watch over me, I would not be where I am today. I want to also give thanks to my parents, brother, and grandpa for always being there for support, encouraging me to be the best I can be, and always being my reminder as to why I'm so passionate for this career. To my friends I've made along the way and the friends that I have since the beginning, thank you for making me laugh on bad days and being there to celebrate with me on the good days. Emily will be employed by Mercy Cassville Emergency Department. Bobby Harmon Jr., Associate of Science Nursing. To my nursing school wives who kept me on the straight and narrow path, I thank you. I want to express my sincere gratitude to Robin for her encouragement and advice throughout this trek. To my Crowder instructors and Kim P., who never gave up on me, thank you. Lastly, I want to extend a thank you to all of my family and friends who cheered me on through this journey. Rob will be employed by Mercy Rogers. Lexi Hobbs, Associate of Science Nursing, cum laude. I want to say thank you to everyone who has supported me through this journey. A special thank you to my husband, kids, sister, and brother for encouraging, motivating, and pushing me to keep going. Thank you to my friends, classmates that have been there for me to lean on through this adventure. Most importantly, thank you to the good Lord for guiding me through this journey. Lexi will be employed by Mercy Rogers. Caton Horn, Associate of Science Nursing, Cassville Outstanding Graduate. Thank you to Nana and Pappy for shaping me into this hardworking and dedicated person. I want to thank my family and close friends because without each of you, I would not be where I am today. And last but not least, thank you, Zach. Thank you for being my shoulder to cry on and helping me carry my head high each day. I love you all immensely. Caton will be employed by Cox South Emergency Department. Jessica Lane, Associate of Science Nursing, Phi Theta Kappa, cum laude. I want to thank my son, Alexander. You are the reason I kept pushing through. I started when you were 8 months old, and you have been my inspiration. My husband, Bryant, your love and guidance has helped me to be where I am today. My wonderful in-laws who watched my son when my schedule was packed. Thank you to my family and friends for all the love and encouragement and always believing in me. Jessica will be employed by Willow Creek Women's Hospital in Johnson, Arkansas. Heaven Lynn, Associate of Science Nursing, Phi Theta Kappa, cum laude. Thank you to anyone who has supported me, believed in me, or helped keep me motivated throughout this very challenging journey. Especially thankful for my family, friends, and the amazing friends that I've made while in nursing school. I couldn't have done it without you and the support I received. Heaven will be employed by Mercy Aurora Medical Surgery and Emergency Department. Taylor McCullough, Associate of Science Nursing, cum laude. Thank you to my family who supported me through nursing school. I always want to thank the friends I've made these last 2 years for celebrating with me when I was successful. There is no way I could have made it without the love and support from my mom, dad, siblings, and grandparents. Taylor will be employed by Roaring River Health and Rehab Long-Term Care. Sabdi Monzon, Associate of Science Nursing, cum laude. Thank you to my family, my sisters for their prayers and words of encouragement, Sam for letting me bug you with all my questions, especially at the end. To my mother, gracias por creer en mí. To Victor, Vic, and Jay, thank you for supporting me through this crazy journey, even when I acted like a crazy person, and for never giving up. The three of you are my world. Love you. Sabdi will be employed upon graduation and pursuing her BSN. Emily Sue Ann Payne, Associate of Science Nursing, Associate of Arts General Studies, Phi Theta Kappa, cum laude, Cassville Outstanding Nurse Graduate. To all of you, thank you for the unconditional love and support these last 2 years. Speck and Kathy, thank you for always going the extra mile for me to support me. To Bill Thurston, thank you for all your support. To my mom, Kimberly, we finally made Grandma proud. Maya, thank you for always believing in me. And to my best friends, I love you beyond words, and thank you for getting me through this adventure. Emily will be employed by Mercy Springfield Pediatric and pursuing her BSN. Sammy Jo Perry, Associate of Science Nursing. I would love to thank all my family and friends that have helped me through this process. I could have never made it through this difficult program without them. I would like to also shout out to Taylor's family for letting me stay with them from time to time. I could never thank everyone involved in my success through the nursing program. All of the friends that we have made with each other, loving and supporting one another. I am so grateful. Sammy will be employed by St. Bernard's NICU. Lexi Peterson, Associate of Science Nursing, Phi Theta Kappa, cum laude. First, I want to thank God for blessing me with this wonderful life, my husband Derek and our beautiful children, Callie, Kylie, and Gabriel. I could not have done this without your love and support. My mom, thank you for always believing in me. To you and my in-laws, thank you for always watching the kids and loving them so much. My classmates, I couldn't imagine being part of another class. Lexi will be employed by Cox Branson Labor and Delivery. Katie Ann Schmidt, Associate of Science Nursing, cum laude. I would first like to thank our loving God who has given me the gift of compassion to care for others. Thank you to my family for the unconditional love, support, and prayers throughout the past 2 years. And lastly, thank you to my friends that I have made through this journey. You guys have made this experience bearable. There is no way I could have done any of this without each one of you. I love you all so much. Katie will be employed by Cox Monette Emergency Department. Hey, congrats. Andrea Skorupski, Associate of Science Nursing. I want to thank my family and friends for supporting and encouraging me on this adventure. A special thank you to my parents, Rob, and both my girls. The encouragement and support through this last year has allowed me to perform my best. Thank you to all the friends I have made along the way that have supported and encouraged me. Without each of you, this would not have been possible. I love each of you very much and appreciate you all. Andrea will be employed by Mercy Rogers ICU. McGuire Ray Smith, Associate of Science Nursing, cum laude. Everyone has supported me by loving me, listening to my stresses, and challenging me to become the best person and nurse that I can be. I have a special thank you to my girlfriend that has been by my side through all of my schooling. She even drove me to Springfield on clinical days so I wouldn't have to make a 2-hour round trip and back by myself. I have so much to be thankful for, and I love each of you for helping me through this journey. McGuire will be employed by Mercy Rogers ICU. Carly Meese, Associate of Science Nursing. Thank you to my husband for celebrating my accomplishments and for also being there through the difficult moments. Thank you to both sides of my family for always supporting me. Thank you to my friends both inside and out the classroom who are always encouraging me. But most importantly, thank you to God for giving me this opportunity. I couldn't have made it through this journey without my faith and the people in my life. Carly will be employed by Cox Branson Urgent Care. Tammy Sue Andrews, Associate of Science Nursing, Phi Theta Kappa, cum laude. Wow, this has been a long journey that would have not been possible without you all. Thank you, Mom and Joe, for the support both mentally and financially when things got hard. Thank you, Dad, for always encouraging me to hold on to that drive for success. Thank you to my sister Jamie, who has always been my biggest cheerleader in life. Thank you, Shannon Heath, for all your encouragement throughout the years and for allowing me to drop in and out of work when I could make the time. Thank you to my children, cousins, aunts, uncles, friends, and everyone who has been there and stepped up for me. I love you all. Tammy will be employed by Ascension ICU Via Christi in Pittsburgh, Kansas. Kylie Bach, Associate of Science Nursing. To my kids in Colby, I can never repay you for the amount of love and support you have given me. I couldn't have done this without you guys. To my sister, thank you for picking up my slack, for pushing me, and for being mom on the days that I couldn't. To the rest of my family and friends, thank you for all the endless love and support. I appreciate you all. Kylie will be employed by Pediatric Associates in Joplin, Missouri. Dora Nicole Bradley, Associate of Science Nursing, Phi Theta Kappa, summa cum laude, Neosho Nursing James T. Payne Award E. I would like to thank everyone who supported me along the way and pushed me to succeed. A big thank you to my mom and dad for always reminding me of the light at the end of the tunnel. A special thank you to my husband for enduring the stress of these last 2 years with me and being my constant through this journey. Lastly, thank you to my dogs, Whiskey, Teeter, and Peaches. Dora will be employed by Cox Farrell Duncan in Springfield in the Allergy and Immunology Clinic. Joanna Rochelle Sooner Brandt, Associate of Science Nursing, summa cum laude, Neosho Nursing James T. Payne Awardee, Neosho Nursing Representative RN Awardee. Thank you to my parents, siblings, and friends. Mom, Dad, Big Jeff, and Miranda, thank you for encouraging me daily and reminding me that I could do it. Thank you for providing me with such a strong support system. Jackie and Andy, thank you for introducing me to healthcare and for sparking my passion. Maddie and Chloe, I'm so thankful for all the Quizlets, study sessions, and coffees we've shared throughout these past 2 years. Joanna will be employed by Freeman Joplin ICU. Caitlin Sarah Brooks, Associate of Science Nursing. It's been a long journey of early mornings and late nights. I wouldn't have been able to do it without the help and support of my family and best friend, Aaron. A special thank you to my mom and Nigel for always being the first to help me with my studies and giving me extra encouragement when I needed it. Lastly, thank you to Crowder Nursing staff for making my dream possible. Caitlin will be employed by Mercy Joplin Labor and Delivery. Allison Nicole Brown, Associate of Science Nursing, Phi Theta Kappa, cum laude. Thank you to my mom and Jason for being the ones I can count on for help. Mom, thank you for always keeping the kids whenever I needed. Thank you to my husband for the sacrifices you have made to get me through school. And thank you to my kids for having patience with me in my busy schedule. I couldn't have done this without you guys, and a simple thank you will never be enough. Allison will be employed by Freeman Joplin Pediatrics. Whitney Page Brown, Associate of Science Nursing, cum laude. These last 2 years have been extremely challenging, yet so rewarding. Without certain people by my side, I would not have made it. I am blessed to be surrounded by some incredible people. My husband Brad and my children, Oliver and Jameson, you are my world, and I thank you for loving and supporting me unconditionally. My parents, in-laws, grandparents, and sister, thank you for all your support and love through this process. #MomTable. Whitney will be employed by Northwest Medical Center, ER in Springdale, Arkansas. Samantha Byers, Associate of Science Nursing, Phi Theta Kappa, cum laude. I would like to thank my husband, Mike, for always believing in me and supporting my dreams. Thank you to my kids, Emily, Colton, and Abby, for being understanding on why I've been so busy. Abby, thanks for being Mom's study buddy. Thank you to all the family and friends that have helped me with the kids and for all the encouraging words. Sam will be employed by Freeman OCA PACU. Kelsey Clevenger, Associate of Science Nursing. I want to start off by thanking my 3 babies, Jackson, Landon, and Peyton. They've been my motivation to push me through the hard days and become the best version of myself that I can be. Thank you to my mom for teaching me the importance of school. Thank you to my husband, Dustin, for being my lifelong best friend. And thank you to my friend, Kathy, for pushing me to go back to college, and my sister, Tabby, for helping me in all the ways she does. I also want to thank all the lifelong friends I've made while in school. I could not have gotten through here without the 3 of you. Kelsey will be employed by Mercy Joplin Labor and Delivery. Madison Colvin, Associate of Science Nursing, Phi Theta Kappa. I'd like to say thank you to all my friends and family for their continuous support and prayers. I feel like they've gone through the program with me. My biggest thanks is to God, because anything is possible with the strength of Him, and that's been proven over and over again. I've never prayed more in my life than I have these past 2 years. 6 + 4 = 64. Madison will be employed by Freeman West Joplin Transitional Care Unit. Joshua Coots, Associate of Science Nursing. Dear Mom, Dad, Bridget, and family, thank you so much for loving me and supporting me throughout nursing school. Thank you for all the early morning wake-up calls and for helping me deal with all the challenges that school had to offer. I love you guys, and I can't wait to be back home in Kansas City. Joshua will be employed by University of Kansas Hospital in the Cardiac Progressive Care Unit. Bricia Nicole Daniel, Associate of Science Nursing, cum laude. I'd first like to thank my parents for their continuous support in everything I do. This dream wouldn't have been possible without you. To Vance, thank you for being my constant rock these last 2 years. To my family and friends, thank you for always believing in me and molding me into the person I am today. To my classmates, I can't wait to see you all accomplish what you all accomplished through your nursing careers. We did it. Bricia will be employed by Mercy Joplin, Ortho and Neuro. Robert Davis, Associate of Science Nursing. I want to say thank you to all my family and friends for the endless support, and thank you to the boys for keeping me on track. Robert will be employed by Freeman Joplin Transitional Care Unit. I got it. No, you're right. Angela Dello Iacono, Associate of Science Nursing. Thank you to my husband for your unending support and motivation. Thank you for reading me 150 plus flashcards before exams. I could not have done this without you. I love you to the moon and to Saturn. Thank you to my parents and grandparents for believing in me when I didn't believe in myself. Thank you to my friends who understood my absence and for always picking up where we left off. Lastly, thank you to my dog, Lilo, who always ensured that I had a study buddy. Angela will be employed by Mercy Rogers Telemetry. Thank you. Stacy Donnell, Associate of Science Nursing. Neosho Nursing Representative RN Award. I want to thank Crowder College for allowing me to make my dream of becoming a nurse a reality. I want to thank my husband, Theron, for his unwavering love and support during the past 2 years. I also want to thank my mother-in-law, Verla, and for my father, Steve, for their support. I lost my mother during my first semester, and I know she is cheering me on from above. I've accepted a position at Mercy in Rogers, Arkansas in the Cardiac Neuro Unit, and am very excited to start my new journey. Olivia Dugan, Associate of Science Nursing, cum laude. Thank you to all my friends and family who have supported me during these past few years. However, I would like to especially thank my mom for showing me what hard work and determination looked like growing up. I couldn't have gotten here without your love and encouragement. Olivia will be employed by Freeman Joplin Medical Oncology. Ashley Dawn English, Associate of Science Nursing. Thank you to my husband who believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. The journey was hard, but we made it, babe. Thank you for always believing in me. To the group of friends I made during this program, without you all, I would be lost. We pushed each other to our greatest potentials, and here we are. We did it, guys. We did it. Ashley will be employed by Freeman Joplin Clinical Support. Misty Flowers, Associate of Science Nursing. I would like to thank my friends, old and new. Without them encouraging and pushing me towards the right direction and being supportive, I don't know how far I would have come. I would also like to give a shout out to my children. They were my drive and my focus to push through the program and all the other courses leading to the nursing program. And a huge part of my success is owed to a past LPN instructor of mine. She took time out of her schedule to answer any questions I had to go over things until it made sense. And last but not least, a big thank you to my current instructors for keeping it real. Misty will be employed by Cox Labor and Delivery. Foils, okay. Hannah Brooke Foils, Associate of Science Nursing, Phi Theta Kappa, magna cum laude. I thank God for his grace and mercy most of all. I thank my family for their support during the last few years. Hannah will be employed by Freeman Joplin Cardiology. Carly Fort, Associate of Science, Nursing. I would like to thank the extensive support network that is my husband, children, family, and friends. They provided me with endless help, encouragement, and most importantly, my sanity through this exhaustive process. This success does not only belong to me, but instead to all who contributed big and small in the past 2 years. Carly will continue to work for Newton County Ambulance Service and sub as a school nurse. Monica Fowler, Associate of RN Nursing. Thank you to my husband, Greg, children, Cadence and Landon. You guys have sacrificed so much these last 2 years. I love you. My mom, I couldn't ask for better. Sharon, look at me, becoming a nurse just like you. The rest of my family, thank you. All the professors, without you, we wouldn't be here. Grandpa, I hope I'm making you proud. Miss you. The friends I've gained along the way, we did it. Monica will be employed by Freeman Joplin Labor and Delivery. Olivia Guerin, Associate of Science, Nursing, Phi Theta Kappa. I'd like to first thank my sister Maddie and her family for always being consistent, my niece and nephews for always being my happiness, my grandparents Ken and Pam, my unfailing pillars that believed in me and stood behind me every step of the way. I want to thank my mom, Melinda, a Crowder Nursing alumni, my stepdad, Jeff, for being there and allowing me to graduate without debt. I'd like to thank my best friend, Kelsey, for always supporting me. Thank you to my work family at Freeman Neosho, from the nurses who believed in me to the doctors who were active in teaching me, and my awesome boss that worked with my hectic schedule. Finally, I want to thank the girls I went through school with. I wouldn't have made it without you. Olivia will be employed by Freeman Neosho ER. Maria Luisa Glover Jimenez, Associate of Science, Nursing. I would like to thank my husband for all of the support through the years. I appreciate you taking time to help me study. My kids have been my #1 motivation. I could not have gone through this program without the amazing support system I have. Many times, especially in the beginning, I felt like giving up. I was pushed by family and friends to keep going, and I would also like to thank all of the instructors for their continual support and feedback. Mary Louisa will continue to work at Wildwood Ranch in Joplin. Brandon Griffith, Associate of Science, Nursing, Phi Theta Kappa, summa cum laude, Nursing, Neosho Nursing James T. Payne Award. I would like to thank my family, friends, and classmates, as well as my instructors and preceptors for the support and encouragement during nursing school. I've grown so much. I've wanted to be a nurse my entire life, and I can stand here and say today, finally, I did it. I'm excited to close this chapter of my life and open the next one as I begin my journey as a nurse. Brandon will be employed by Freeman Joplin ER. Tina Jo Harbor, Associate of Science, Nursing. This dream was possible by my love, support, and prayers of an amazing husband, family, and close friends. Whenever I felt discouraged and overwhelmed, I was able to count on each one of them to give me grace, keep me grounded, and focus on my goal. I love and appreciate you all so much, and I'm grateful to my classmates' dedication to help study and support each other. My journey is written by His glory. Psalms 46:5. Tina will be employed by Mercy Rogers, Case Management, Med and Surgery. Natasha Hill, Associate of Science, Nursing. First, I'd like to give a big thanks to my mom and dad for being supportive and being such a great role model throughout my life. I'd also like to give a huge thanks to my fiance, Timothy, for being there through all these countless nights and cheering me on. My study group, friends, and family who have been there for me throughout this entire process. I can't thank you enough for all you've done for me. Thank you. Natasha will be employed by Freeman Joplin ICU. Nikita Rose Johnson, Associate of Science Nursing, cum laude. I'd like to thank my husband Dylan and daughter Aubrey for being my motivation through this program. I'd also like to thank my mom, my grandparents, and my in-laws for their continued support. I couldn't have done this without the amazing group of friends I gained in nursing school. Nikita will be employed by Freeman Joplin Process and Recovery. Cynthia D. Kiilu, Associate of Science Nursing, Phi Theta Kappa, cum laude. As my graduation draws near, I would like to say that I appreciate everyone that has taken part in propelling my academic journey. First and foremost, I appreciate my parents for always believing in me and being my strongest support system. Secondly, my instructors and fellow peers for their advice and lending me a helping hand whenever I felt academically challenged. Last but not least, I give praise and glory to God for his divine grace. Cynthia will be employed by Cox Health Adult Psych Unit. Elizabeth Kingery Mitchell, Associate of Science Nursing, cum laude. I want to thank my husband for his endless supports, late nights, helping me study for my exams, and for believing in me even when I didn't believe in myself. Thank you to my friends and family for always being supportive and understanding when I couldn't be at certain events when I needed to spend time studying. I would also like to thank Project Now for their financial support. Elizabeth will be employed at Mercy Joplin Medical Surgical. Anna Elizabeth Knudsen, Associate of Science, Nursing. I would like to thank God for everything. My parents for constantly encouraging, loving, and supporting me. My family for encouraging me. Olivia for being my emotional support person. Leanne, Tammy, Diane, Kathy, and Michelle for all your encouragement. Thank you to my cat Felicity for always knocking over my water bottles. My lizard, Mr. Stubbs, for being antisocial when I wanted to see him. And my dog Susie for all the warm doggy hugs. Anna will be seeking employment upon graduation. Christina Kaiser, Associate of Science Nursing, magna cum laude. I appreciate all the child care help I received from my family when I needed to attend classes or clinicals. I am thankful for the friends that encouraged and pushed me to be successful. I am especially thankful to my wonderful husband and amazing children who made many sacrifices so that I could pursue my dream. Above all, I am thankful to God for the courage to pursue this degree and perseverance to be successful. Christina will be employed by Mercy Joplin Cardiac. Samuel Caleb Looper, Associate of Science, Nursing. Firstly, I would like to thank God for his strength and encouragement through these 2 years. I would also like to thank my wife, daughter, mom, and family for their support and love. Thank you to the awesome Crowder nursing staff for their hard work and support. I would also like to thank the bros. They kept me studying and held me accountable for my procrastination. I've been truly blessed with the best. Caleb will be employed by Freeman ICU. Jade Nicole Marrell, Associate of Science, Nursing. 2 years ago, I never thought this day would come. I would like to thank my amazing fiance, my baby boy, and my family for supporting me and pushing me along the way. I could not have done it without you. Jade will be seeking employment upon graduation. Adair Martinez, Associate of Science, Nursing. Thank you to all the Crowder nursing faculty for allowing me to be a part of the nursing program. Adair will be employed by Mercy Rogers Cardiology. Madison McDermott, Associate of Science Nursing, cum laude. I received a scholarship from Dr. and Mrs. Marion Weston Endowment and was so thankful to have met my donors and received the blessing of their generosity. I would first like to thank God for getting me through all the emotions and hardships I endured on this journey. Next, my family that never doubted that I would get here and supported me through all my anxiety, my tears, and my celebrations. Lastly, my 2 study buddies that gave me words of encouragement and prayed with me before every crazy exam. And to the class of 2022 that went through this crazy ride together. Madison will be employed by Freeman Joplin ICU. Madison Mesner, Associate of Science, Nursing. Thank you, Jesus, for making healing an integral part of your life, for healing me and offering me the opportunity to heal others. You are my inspiration. Thank you to my parents and whole family for loving me so well and riding the highs and lows of school alongside me. You've been so patient and supportive. Thank you to each one of my classmates who encouraged and helped me. I will miss you guys. Madison will be employed by Mercy Rogers Float Pool. Trisha Lee Miller, Associate of Science, Nursing, Phi Theta Kappa. Throughout this journey, the hard work and sacrifices seemed insurmountable. There are always a few people in my corner, and I want to thank my family, Emily and Bailey, for being the biggest cheerleaders, Kyan and Jake for giving me the strength to persevere, and want to thank Ed for putting up with date night the last 2 years, consisting of dinner and him watching me study. A big thank you to my work family and for always supporting me. Thank you to all my friends I have made along the way on this journey. I wouldn't be here without the extra studying, the sacrifice of time, and all the late nights. Don't forget this is due texts. Tricia will be employed by Freeman Joplin ER. Lyric Nicole Moore, Associate of Science, Nursing, cum laude. Thank you to my family for always believing in me when I didn't believe in myself at times. Thank you to my friends who took this journey with me. I would not have made it through without you. Thank you to my sissy for being my guardian angel and for giving me the best advice to be successful in nursing school as a nurse. I hope I am making you very proud. Lyric will be employed by Mercy Joplin ICU. Ariel Patricia Powell, Associate of Science Nursing, cum laude. I would like to thank my mother, father, and sister for supporting me and giving me the extra push that I needed. I am also grateful for Oakley and Cody for being there through the good and the bad. Ariel will be employed by Freeman Joplin Medical Surgical. Thank you. Carly Riley, Associate of Science Nursing. I want to thank everyone who has helped me get through this crazy journey, from the nurses that were more than willing to be a listening ear when I needed to vent to my nurse family members that pushed me to keep going. Most importantly, I would like to thank my mom and fiance for always being there with me and for helping me get through even when I thought I couldn't. Carly would be employed by Freeman Joplin Cardiology. Alicia Siobhan Rayer, Associate of Science Nursing. Thank you to my husband for being my biggest supporter and for always pushing me to do my best. You were there for my early morning clinicals, late nights of studying, and the dreaded waits for exam scores. I truly could not have made it through the last 2 years without you. Thank you to my family and friends who stuck by my side and continue to show me love and support. Alicia will be employed by Mercy Joplin Labor and Delivery. Jennifer Reyes, Associate of Science Nursing, cum laude. Nursing school was not an easy journey, but it's over. I wouldn't have made it if it wasn't for the great support system that I have. Permanentemente gracias a Dios. Ma y papá, gracias por todos sus sacrificios que me han ayudado a guiar a donde está hoy. Annabelle, thank you for all your time spent studying with me. Eli, thank you for all the free coffees. Babe, thank you for your love and patience. I love you all. Jennifer will be employed by Northwest Medical Center, Labor and Delivery. Nope, I got you. You want me to lay it out there? All right. Jeremy Roberts, Associate of Science, Nursing. I would like to thank my family for always being there for me. I would also like to thank my instructors and friends for pushing me to achieve my goals. Most importantly, I would like to thank God for all he has done for me. Jeremy has accepted employment at Mercy Joplin Cardiology post-graduation. Hallie Ann Rowe, Associate of Science, Nursing, cum laude. To my sweet mom and the best nurse, thank you for inspiring me to pursue nursing, to love and serve others the way Jesus does. To my friends, family, and counselor, thank you for pointing me back to Jesus during the difficult seasons and reminding me to gracefully handle all what life brings. And most of all, thank you to God for lessons learned and your provisions throughout my life. Your grace is enough. Hallie will be employed by Mercy Rogers Ortho Spine. Riley Ann Shriever, Associate of Science, Nursing, Phi Theta Kappa, cum laude. I would like to give a special thank you to my friends, family, and husband for being my biggest supporters throughout my nursing journey. To my mom and friends, thank you for the many late nights of studying with no sleep. I couldn't have done it without you. To my husband, although you have been many miles away, you have always told me I could do it, even when I had my doubts. I appreciate you all. Riley will be seeking employment in Colorado upon graduation. Michael Seitz, Associate of Science, Nursing. Thank you to everyone who has helped me the last few years. Michael will be employed by Freeman Joplin, OCA PACU. Cassandra Madison Sharkey, Associate of Science, Nursing. I want to thank God for giving me the strength to make it through. I'm excited to spread his love throughout my career. Thank you to my family for being my support system. Mom, thanks for being there through mental breakdowns and late study sessions. Dad, thanks for praying over me when I was struggling. Lastly, thanks to all the friends I've made through this experience. I love you all, and I couldn't have made it without you. Cassandra will be employed by Freeman Health System's Emergency Department. Jess Simmons, Associate of Science, Nursing. First and foremost, I thank my family for supporting me both emotionally and financially. I thank my classmates, friends, and coworkers for their support and counsel. I could not have accomplished this journey without the constant support and guidance from the heroes in my life. Special considerations to Sarah with registerednursern.com, Lo-Fi Hip Hop, and my fluffy dog Rex. Jess will be employed by Freeman Joplin Transitional Care Unit. Jade Charity Alexandria Smith, Associate of Science, Nursing. There are so many people that helped me along the way, and I thank all of you. But no one helped me as much as my wonderfully supportive husband. As a mom of 3 working full-time hours at the hospital, this was not an easy journey. He held me up and supported me emotionally, mentally, and sometimes physically to do this. As a single dad, he provided so much support for me and my kiddos when I couldn't. Cooking, cleaning, affection, and making sure I had enough sleep, mental space to do what I needed. Thank you is not enough. We did it, babe. We did it. Jade will be employed by Mercy Joplin ICU. Patricia Smith, Associate of Science, Nursing. Thank you to everyone that helped make this possible. Patricia will be employed by Freeman Joplin ICU. Natalie Ann Spears, Associate of Science Nursing, magna cum laude. I would like to thank my family for supporting me these last 2 years. I want to thank my friends for listening when I vented about tests. Thank you and love to all. Natalie will be employed by Freeman Joplin Cardiology. Macy Cole Stalnecker, Associate of Science, Nursing. I want to thank my fiance for being my rock, my daughter for being my biggest motivation. I also want to thank all of my family who helped me out in any way possible, whether it was watching my daughter or helping me out financially. I'm graduating today thanks to your help. Most importantly, I want to thank God for giving me the strength and courage to make it through. Macy will be employed by Mercy Joplin Medical Surgical. Cody Stevens, Associate of Science, Nursing. Thank you to my family and Crowder faculty. Cody will be employed by Mercy Joplin ICU. Amanda Talley, Associate of Science, Nursing. Thanks, Mom. However, in all seriousness, thank you to all my friends and family that have supported me over this journey. A special thanks to my table partners for being not only friends, but teachers and encouragers. A special thank you to Alan, Linguini, Willow, Scott, and Penny, whose love I could not have done without. Amanda will be employed by Mercy Springfield ER. Adeline L. Thomas, Associate of Science, Nursing, cum laude. Thank you to God, first and foremost, for giving me this opportunity. You've been my stronghold and given me endurance when I needed it most. Thank you to my family and friends. You have been my support throughout these 2 years. You've encouraged me and given me a space to step away, reminding me of joy and perspective. Thank you to my classmates and lifelong friends. It has been sweet to grow together and see how far we come. Now it's time to use our gifts and knowledge to bless others. Love you all. Adeline will be employed by Mercy Joplin ICU. Sharona Nicole Thomas, Associate of Science, Nursing. I've been blessed with the best support system, and without everyone's individual help, I wouldn't have been where I am today. So thank you to each one of you. To my mother, this is for you. I wouldn't have gotten this far without your support, guidance, and love. To my children, I hope my journey shows you that with determination and dedication, you can accomplish anything you desire. I appreciate everyone that has helped me get here today. Sharona will be employed by Mercy Joplin Medical Surgical. Erin Nicole Tyler, Associate of Science Nursing, Phi Theta Kappa. Thank you to my family, especially my parents who supported me. Thank you to all my teachers for being the best throughout these last 2 years. Thank you to Jessica L. for always making time to study with me, and Jade for always bringing positivity my way. And a special thank you to my best friend Caitlin, who has been there for me through all the ups and downs since the beginning. Aaron will be employed by Liberty Hospital, Kansas City Labor and Delivery. Bailey Walker, Associate of Science, Nursing. Thank you to my parents, friends, and family for supporting me throughout the hardest and most stressful 2 years of my life. I could not have done it without your support. Congrats, everyone. We did it. Bailey will be employed by Mercy Joplin ICU. Brittany Nicole Westfall, Associate of Science Nursing, cum laude. I'd like to thank my children for sacrificing right along with me these past 2 years. You've kept your chins up and given me grace through our hardships. We did it, kiddos. I also thank all the nursing staff at Crowder for their patience and guidance. Brittany will be employed by Cox Springfield Medical, Surgical, and Women's Health. Stacy Lynn Williams, Associate of Science Nursing, Phi Theta Kappa, cum laude. I want to give a big thanks to my husband and son for their sacrifices and patience they have given. Thank you to my beloved family who helped support, motivate, and keep me moving forward through the good times and the bad. You are all amazing. Thank you for believing in me. I love you all. Stacy will be employed by Integrity Home Health Care and Hospice Care. Autumn Wiltshire, Associate of Science, Nursing, Phi Theta Kappa, summa cum laude, Neosho Nursing James T. Paid awardee. Thank you to my family and the Azell family for all the constant encouragement and love. My fellow classmates and friends, I could not have made it through this journey without you. Peyton for being my rock, my shoulder to cry on, and having faith in me every step of the way. All the prayers and continued support have played a vital role in my life to make this all possible. Thank you. Autumn will be employed by Mercy Rogers Operating Room.
Graduates, I ask that you please stand. As a time-honored tradition of the Academy, please move your tassel from the right to the left of your cap, indicating your status as a graduate of Crowder College. Audience. Finally, that's correct. Audience, will you please stand with us to sing the Crowder College alma mater, which is found in your program. Our faculty ensemble will lead us. The ensemble is accompanied by faculty member Becky Shaw on the piano. They will sing the alma mater once, and then we would ask everyone to join in the singing for a second time. The words, again, are in your program. audience, for safety reasons, I'm going to ask that you please remain where you are until the platform party, faculty, and graduates have cleared the gym floor before making your way to congratulate your graduates. Congratulations again, students.